on that note, let's move on and address all the big global stories that we are tracking for you bright and early this morning. Let's start by talking about the latest on US President Donald Trump, because he's now reiterating his insistence towards a 25% tariff on imports, Canada and Mexico, and now adding that the European Union will also be added to the mix of countries. Remember, the European Union has a 10% tariff on passenger cars, 4 times the rate of US passenger car tariff of 2.5%. US officials have also complained about European value-added taxes of at least 17.5%. Let's move on to another economic indicator, and let's talk about sales of new US single-family homes that have fallen more than expected in January as persistently high mortgage rates sideline potential buyers. Sales were down 10.5% in the past month on account of cold temperatures. The median prices, however, rose 3.7% from a year ago. New housing inventory at its highest level since late of 2007. Meanwhile, macros don't seem to be favoring the US growth story because consumer confidence saw its sharpest decline in 3.5 years in February. The Consumer Confidence Index dropped 7 points, the steepest decline since August of 2021. According to the report, rising inflationary expectations and tariff fears are some of the key reasons responsible for such a steep drop. Important to note here, the average 12-month inflation expectations have jumped to 6% from 5.2% in February. Meanwhile, talks of trade wars and tariffs have soared to levels unseen since 2019. Let's keep it going with tariffs, and Citi anticipates an eventual implementation of a 25% copper-specific tariff by the fourth quarter of 2025, following US President Donald Trump's executive order initiating an investigation into US copper imports. The bank expects the one-year forward COMEX copper premium over LME to eventually reflect a 25% tariff that is $2,400 per ton once confirmed later this year. Well, let's move on to the key talking point this morning. It's Nvidia earnings that have grabbed all the attention on Wall Street. They have come in better than what the street was expecting in the fourth quarter. The company's revenues in the quarter gone by were up 75%, while the full-year revenue soared a whopping 114%. That's more than double. Going forward, the company has signaled a strong growth on account of robust demand for its AI chip, and the company's forecast helps allay doubts around a slowdown in spending on its hardware that emerged last month following Chinese AI startup DeepSeek's claims that it has developed AI models rivaling Western counterparts at a fraction of their cost. CEO Jensen Huang struck an optimistic note, saying AI is advancing at light speed and that demand for Blackwell is amazing, in commentary that should bode well for AI-related stocks that have taken a hit in the past week.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.